What's up guys, I'm FC7 and welcome to a brand new football talk video. I haven't done these in a while. So today's topic is Wayne Rooney England's greatest striker ever? Is he an England legend? Let me know what are your thoughts in the comments below. I would love to hear, and lots of you guys are from England or from the UK, and I've been a Liverpool fan for 15 years and I have been an England supporter as well for 15 years. So I've watched England in many tournaments. I watched Rooney break through the ranks in Euro 2004 where he scored 4 goals, and there and then we thought that England could maybe make a final, but they always lost on penalties, like 3 or 4 tournaments in a row they lost on penalties. So let's say, first of all, let's take a look at the facts. So Rooney just became England's top scorer with 50 goals, which is a brilliant achievement, and I think some of the criticism of Wayne Rooney has been very harsh, but on the other side it has been warranted, because those England teams of the golden generation, as they were called, with Beckham, Gerrard, Lampard, Rooney, they really should have achieved more in the game. They should have maybe made a World Cup semi-final or a Euro final. So Bobby Charlton has 49 goals and Gary Lineker has 48 goals. And one of the main problems with Wayne Rooney is he only scored 1 goal in a World Cup in 11 games, which is really poor for a striker of his career. And I think he is an England great. Not sure if he can be called an England legend just yet, but he's definitely, in my opinion, he's definitely not England's greatest striker of all time. I think that should go to Gary Lineker, who had won the Golden Boot at the 1986 World Cup, scoring 6 goals, and 4 years later in the 1990 World Cup he scored 4 goals. So Gary Lineker in just 2 World Cups scored 10 goals. On the other hand, Rooney in 3 World Cups scored only 1 goal. And yeah, I think Gary Lineker is the greatest England striker ever. Gary Lineker has 48 goals in just 80 games. Wayne Rooney has 50 goals in 107 games. So Gary Lineker's goals to game ratio is much better than Wayne Rooney's. And also, Wayne Rooney has scored 5 goals in the European Championship finals and only 1 goal in the World Cup finals. But Wayne Rooney's only scored 14 goals in friendlies. So you can't say that Wayne Rooney only scores at friendlies, because he scored 16 goals in World Cup qualifying and 14 goals in European Championship qualifying matches. That's 30 goals in qualifiers in competitive games, plus if you add the Euro finals and the World Cup finals total. So in total 37 goals of his 50 goals came in competitive games, and that's a great ratio. But the problem is that, and also those 50 goals, only 6 of them were penalties and 1 free kick. But the problem is that most of his goals came against nations who are not in the top 20 or top 30 of the FIFA rankings. So that's another criticism leveled at Wayne Rooney. I think maybe the England fans are a little bit underrate Rooney in terms of his achievements in the game, but I can understand why, because he has underwhelmed at so many tournaments. When he burst onto the scene in Euro 2004, and he was one of the best young players at the tournament at the time, everybody thought that he would tear up all the other tournaments just like that, and that never happened. After those 4 goals, he only scored 1 goal in a Euro final and 1 goal in a World Cup final. Out of, I don't know how many, like 4, 5 or 6 tournaments, he only scored 2 more goals, and that's really bad. And I think that's where England fans judge most of their strikers, and that's, I think, where Wayne Rooney becomes only the 2nd greatest England striker ever, because Gary Lineker has been there and done it at the World Cup finals. He scored 10 goals in World Cups. Rooney has only 6 goals in the competitive Euro and World Cup finals, and only 1 goal in the World Cup. So I think my ultimate verdict is that Wayne Rooney is not England's greatest striker ever. He's a great. I don't think he can be called a legend yet. He needs to get to at least a World Cup final or a European Championship final and score a lot of goals in a tournament. So let's see what happens in the Euros. But I won't hold my bare breath, because Wayne Rooney, I think, is past his best. And that shows in the Premier League, that he hasn't scored for Man United in the Premier League yet in like 10 or 12 games. So let me know what do you think about this in the comments below, and leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay awesome. Goodbye.